You know, it's Silver, Karubi, Sticky Beat, Raspberry, Raspberry. Who's that? Oh, sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait till everybody get it this bit. 'Cause it they got real today. I'm telling y'all, it done got real today in these skits. I'm telling you. I mm-mm. Trying to tell y'all now. Trying to tell y'all now. Sorry. Hold on. Let me see something real quick before I get full detail into it. Cause I also want to show y'all something. Cause not only do we talk about these skits and I have valid points about these skits, but also there's something that has been brought to my attention about these skits. Hold on. Where is that? Where that video at? Oh, okay. Oh,
They say that women ain't bold to be preachers.
So-
It's said that a woman is not.
after we finish, after we finish all that, I'm go bring that to y'all attention. Cause it done got real today. It done got real today. Oh my God. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We about to get straight into it. We about to get straight into it. Yo. It was a long ass walk. About time.
Come in. What you looking around for, Dom?
What's the problem, bro?
Dom's not in here, bro.
I know Dom ain't here. What's the problem with you, man?
What do you mean, what's the problem with me?
What do you mean what I mean? Like, bro, what's the issue with us, bro? We supposed to be brothers, right?
We are, bro.
When you left here, we supposed to be brothers and we love each other. Why you calling Dominique, bro? What's going on? You ain't called me.
I was going to call you. It's just, things didn't plan out that way yet.
No, they did plan it that way. It's planning out that you been a weirdo.
Yeah.
Why is you calling my woman, dog? Like we already had issues, dog. We left on good terms. We left with me and you sitting there face to face, damn near in tears, saying, "You my brother, I love you."
The fact of the matter is, I can't believe Micah really assumed to the point where he don't think Dominique could cheat. She done cheated on you before. So what makes you think she wouldn't do it again? I'm just saying.
Oh man, this is like we go back to childhood, man. And you gonna try to snake me for this woman?
But you snaked him for Sonny. You snaked him for Sonny. Come on now. Come on now, Mike. What goes around comes around. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. You got your karma.
I'm not trying to snake you for Dominique, but Dominique is not who you think she is, bro.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna lie.
Man, don't come like that, man.
What I told you that me and her did, I did catch feelings. I'm not gonna lie to you. I caught feelings with Dominique.
Rashad, catching feelings on something that didn't happen is crazy, bro.
What do you mean it didn't happen?
It didn't happen, dog. What is you doing? Like,
You think that I'm going to come to you and tell you something that did not happen?
Stop being a stalker. You're being a stalker,
Bro, I'm not a stalker. That's one thing I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
When have I ever, okay. When have I ever, in the time that you've known me, ever stalked anybody? When have I ever acted irrational towards a woman and just, stalking her down? When? If you
Exactly.
I'm watching it right now. You calling this woman, bro. She's not calling you, Rashawn. She doesn't look at you like that, bro. I get it. You want what I got. That's our relationship. Fine. You still my little brother. You're delusional, my man.
So
You
you really, when I really came to you and told you, when you picked me up from jail, you really sat there and not choking. You did not believe me?
You think I would still be with her if I believe that mess? Hell no, I don't believe it. I didn't believe it. I don't believe it. Because it's not true, Rashad.
Oh, it's not?
So,
You know,
Oh, it's not?
when we were kids, bro, I specifically remember you telling me, Rashad,
Y'all listen to
one
this.
thing I need you to know as my little bro. Is
Listen to this.
never give 100% to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you give her 100%, whenever she does something to you to betray you, you're going to lose it.
Right.
But right now, you're acting like a man who gave 100%.
bro,
It's the wrong woman. It's Dominique.
Let me tell you something.
It's Dominique. Listen to what I'm talking about.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Today,
I'm the same person I was back then.
today is
If
National
told you
Pineapple Upside
today,
Down.
right now.
Kate,
Nothing
what's
would
up,
change
Miss Ann?
Me and you. If Dominique chose you right now, I'd be like, hey man, it is what it is. Well, like it is what it is. She's yours. Don't nobody make a woman exclusive by herself. And Dominique has made herself exclusive to me. And you, bro, you acting weird, bro. I'm
Okay.
chilling as your brother.
Show
I
him,
leave to
Rashad.
my
Show
street
him.
and
Show
be-
him.
I love you, bro. You can't beat me. You can't have what I got.
I do not want to be you. I promise.
You don't?
I don't want to be you. I love you.
So why are you doing this, bro? You're doing too much. She's not interested, bro. Just let it go.
If you knew what I knew, bro, you would not be saying everything that you're saying right now. Like, you look crazy.
Oh, I look crazy.
You look crazy. I'm gonna show you how crazy you look. I'm gonna show you how crazy you look, bro. Bruh, I tried to avoid this, but watch. Watch it.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact, Miss Ann. Hey, that definitely goes both ways.
Because if you knew it was the truth, you would have just go to the phone.
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping on your little whatever this is, bro.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What now? Hey. Oh, what? Oh, what? Hold up. The next one right here. That's crazy work. That's nasty work. Nasty. Nasty work. I feel that only trust God for sure. That's the only person you should trust in this world. Real talk. I know that boy hurt. He taking his time to get to the house. Definitely check me. Hey, and another thing. The thing about it is, it's crazy how this works. Mike told Sonny about J-Mo. She saw what J-Mo was capable of. Sonny told Mike about Dominique, and now he's seen what she's capable of. For the second time. For the second time. That's facts. That is facts, though.
Hey.
I might get up as calm as shit.
Is everything okay?
Uh-huh.
Everything is it's okay now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Over there.
Did you guys did you talk?
Oh, yeah, they talked all right.
Yeah,
No, I'm getting straight to the point. Forget all that. I want to get straight to the point.
No, let's just
I'm trying to talk.
okay.
I want to get straight to the point. I don't want to hear all
I'm
that
just trying to
bullshit.
figure out.
Uh-huh. What you try to figure out,
You
man?
know people. You know, Rashad was being Rashad,
Uh-huh.
but I know him.
I
He's
know what
not a
to.
good person.
Yeah.
Come on, he's not a good person.
And then there's you.
Yeah.
Just lying.
Ooh, hit him
Right
with
through
that.
your damn teeth.
Definitely. He
Tell me
definitely
you
did.
are
I give him that.
lying.
I give him that. He did.
Manipulative whore.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
I seen the video, honey.
Ha!
I seen you in action.
Seen you in
With
action.
Ralphie.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
I'm not about to yell and scream and do all of that because we know it wasn't AI.
Baby, you have to understand me. What you saw was not me in a sense. Mike, you have to realize that we were going through things. And the way that you just kept putting me on the back burner.
I need you to get your stuff and get out of my house now.
Straight up. Get up.
Listen
I need to
me.
get you.
We
I
need to
need
talk for a
you.
second.
I need you.
We need to talk.
I need you to get your stuff
And get
and
out.
get out of my house.
Straight
That's
up.
what I need.
Baby, just listen to me, okay? Just listen.
I'm not your baby.
Just listen to me, Mike. We were going through things. We weren't even together. We were still in this space of figuring it out, and you just kept putting me on the back
What did I
burner.
figure out?
And then I was weak, and he was there for a second, and it wasn't anything emotional. It was only
need
physical,
you to
Mike.
please-
And we weren't together.
Don't this sound familiar? Don't this low-key sound familiar? It's like she took a page out of Mike's book and tried to Uno reverse it on him. But one thing that she did not know, baby, this your second time doing this to this man. This the second time you did this to this man. So therefore, he don't want to hear nothing. Just get out that man's house. Plain and simple.
Get your stuff and get out of my house, Dominique. Please.
just
Don't
listen?
touch me. Do not touch me. Don't
Straight
put
up.
your hands on me, Dominique.
Get out.
Matter of fact, get out. I'll
Get
get
out.
your stuff to you.
Just listen to me.
Dominique,
No.
get the hell out of my house. I will get your stuff to you.
This is a
Cry
repeat.
outside.
Exactly, repeat. A whole repeat.
In my house.
It's one thing you'd have done this once, but twice? Nah.
You carry your shoes out. Don't put them on in my house, please.
I don't know where my shoes are right this moment.
Yeah,
I don't know. My shoes
Don't worry about
are.
the shoes. I'll give them to you.
Like, just listen to me, baby. Please, just listen to me.
Dominique, would you please? You don't hear
Just
me?
listen.
Do you hear me? Do
Just
you hear me?
listen.
Do you hear me? Get out of my house. I'm
Get
trying
out.
not to go there with you.
Real talk.
Get your hands off of me and get out of my house. I'm trying, please. I'm begging you. I don't want to go there with you, Dominique.
Straight up.
I'm asking you politely to get out of my house. Come on.
Get out.
Let's go. I don't want to listen. I don't want to talk. I don't want none of that. You can cry. You can pray. All that outside.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hurt your feet on the ground. Let's go.
We gonna finish up. We gonna finish up with Mike and them, and then we gonna see what D and them talking about. We gonna finish up with Mike and them first, cause that's the shit I've been waiting on. That's the shit I was waiting on. You heard me? Real talk. Hold on. I messed up. I'm messing up. Hold on. So I got too excited. You heard me? Hold on. We gonna finish this one up first, and then we gonna get the D. Oh my
Look at treating me
god.
like I was nothing. Damn that. We better go get your shoes and whatever else belong to you. He think he about to put you outside in the middle of the street with no damn shoes? Oh, he got me messed up. We gotta go up in here.
So and the thing about it is with this right here, I'm gonna say with this right here. That's a fact. See the thing about this right here would confuse me. The fact that she got caught about her situation. And Jocelyn really didn't care the fact that she got caught. And I expected that, but I didn't expect it. You feel me? It's like I said on the what I'm gonna put on the back of the Skit Land shirts. What you think ain't gonna happen will happen. And this really blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one right here really blew my mind because the thing about it is, it's crazy how cheaters make it seem like she made it seem like it's valid. It's like no, and like I said, she gonna be next. She gonna be
We
next.
gotta get your stuff.
No, Jocelyn,
Let's
just
go,
go.
dog. Let's go.
Jocelyn.
Let's go, Dom. Dom, let's go.
They gonna come in the man's house.
Where are her shoes?
What are you doing?
Where are Dom's shoes? Where they at?
Are you serious right
I'm
now?
dead serious right now. Are you serious right now? You gonna put that lady out in the middle of the night without no shoes, without no stuff? The girl is bawling, crying. She can barely breathe, Mike.
Please. You need to mind your business.
I need to mind my business. That is my business. When my
Jocelyn, I'm
friend is
serious.
calling me in the middle of the night because she's out alone,
Did your friend call you when she's laying up with Shaw?
Mike,
His head in between her legs?
Mike,
Uh-huh.
it's bigger than that. Damn
What?
that.
Bigger than
Yes, it is.
What's bigger than that?
None
What's
of
bigger
that
than
matters when this young lady's safety is
None
in
of
jeopardy.
That matters. What's safety, Jocelyn?
They really no, I ain't gonna say they. Jocelyn really destroyed her own character. And honestly, I don't give no fucks about Jocelyn at all. Cause if you thinking this shit is valid and this and that, like look at the big talking about damn that. I hate to see what she tell Ralphie about her situation. And I wanna see how not Rashad, oh my god, not Rashad. Ralphie act when she say what she got to say. I I wonder.
I live in a very nice neighborhood, and you being loud in my neighborhood. Right?
Yeah, I'm being loud in your neighborhood because you being trifling in your neighborhood. You think it's a good look for a black man putting
Don't
a
come
black
in- don't
woman
come in
out
without
Oh,
black
don't
man.
pull a black man
without
card.
no
Don't
shoes?
pull
It's
that.
cold outside. You don't know what could have happened to her.
I'm trying
He
to
don't
respect
care.
My brother's fiance. You need to mind your damn business.
Straight
the
up.
shoes are over there. Get the shoes and get out,
And
my
get
house
out my
before I say
house.
something crazy I don't need to say.
Mike,
Straight up.
I'm telling you.
I
Jocelyn,
expected so much more from you.
from
This
me.
is so low. This is
is
low.
low?
Yes, this is
So
low.
what do you have to say about what your friend did?
Mike, who cares at this point?
Who cares?
Yes, for you to handle your emotions
For
like
her
that,
to
a weak
sleep
man,
with a weak man.
a weak man, to put a
So she called him weak over what her friend did. For the second time. I ain't gonna lie to you. You really gotta watch. You gotta watch the company you keep. Because I honestly think if I had a friend like this, they would not be my friend no more. Like at all. It's like I don't want that type of energy around me at all. You can't ain't no valid reason for cheating. Definitely the nerve, Miss Ann. Like that is out of pocket. It's out of pocket. Boy, look, when I tell you, when I tell you, when I tell you, when her turn come, I want to see how she react. I want to see, cause to be honest, I thought for a minute that her sister was gonna tell Ralphie, but I got a feeling she go still tell Ralphie. Watch. That's what I tell you.
A woman out in the street like that, you could have handled your emotions in a very different way. That wasn't cool.
I'm trying to respect my brother's fiance. I don't want to call you nothing crazy or say nothing crazy to you, Jocelyn, but you better get the hell out of my house right now.
Get out.
Tell them
Get
it
out.
don't matter.
Respectfully.
The fact this woman laid down and gave herself to a man I call my brother, and you gonna barge in my house telling me it don't matter? Are you serious right now?
Exactly.
All respect for you.
Are you, sis? I'm your brother. Am I your brother?
You was supposed to be my brother, but my brother would never do no mess like that.
And my sister
would
would never
never
do
do
no
no
like
mess
that.
like
What you
that.
doing? You standing behind that?
I'm always
'Cause
gonna
she ain't
stand
got no
behind her.
shoes on?
It ain't just about the shoes. It's the principle, Mike.
It's the principle.
You better than that. I can't even believe you would do
I
that,
can't believe you coming in my house. Like, are you serious right
Mike.
now? Justin,
You low.
I'm low.
You low.
Hey, plain and simple. Oh wait. Let me see what Ralphie had to say about this. Let me see what Ralphie had to say. Oh, he done went to Sunny house? Uh-oh. 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 Let's see what Ralphie got to say about this. Let's see what Ralphie got to say. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Mike's
Uh-huh.
house.
I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so then you know that I had to drop my friend off at her home from going from Mike's house to pick up her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you gotta learn to mind your business.
Ooh.
I gotta learn to mind my business.
Yeah, Jocelyn.
You heard that.
Why is my brother calling me, telling him that you going to his house talking to him crazy for something that has nothing to do with you?
Why is
Nothing.
my best friend calling me in the middle of the night asking me to come pick her up because her man kicked her out the house with no shoes?
Why? We both know why.
Uh-huh.
Are you serious right now?
Are you serious right now?
Ooh.
You think what she did was cool?
I'm not
Ooh.
saying what she did was cool, but regardless of what she did as a man, you don't just put no woman out in danger
As
like
a
that,
man.
Ralphie.
And as a woman, do you sleep with your man's best
Oh
friend?
my, wow, you sound just
Did
like
you
your
do it?
brother.
Yeah, I'm glad I do.
I can't,
Why don't you sound like my brother?
Ralphie, are you serious right now? So you think it's okay to put a woman out in the street in the middle of the night where anything could happen to her? You think that's cool?
No, she wasn't in danger.
You
Her
don't
car
know
was right
that.
there.
You don't
Her car
know
was right.
that.
I do, because my brother called me and told me. And I know my brother.
So what, he was watching her the whole time when he kicked her out
Do
the
you
house?
think
He
my
was
brother
just
would put her
watching?
out if she was in danger?
I
You
don't
know
know
what she
what
could have
he
done?
would
She
do.
could have gotten in her car and gone home.
Ralphie.
It's that
Straight-
simple.
Straight up.
But the fact that you think you gotta go be superhero and jump into something that ain't got nothing to do with you.
That did have something to do with
It
it.
didn't.
Because that's my sister. And I'm not about to sit around and let no man kick her out on the street. You wouldn't do nothing like that. That is insane.
I would absolutely do something like that.
Ooh.
And I want to be clear. If you ever play
Hey, Ralphie standing on business tonight. Ralphie standing on business tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ralphie. You gave my respect back. You gave my respect back tonight for what you just said, my boy. You earned my respect back. Real talk. Just by what you said, brother. Like, honestly, Miss Ann, you right. You definitely right. Because for the fact of the matter is, I'm glad he got enough. I'm glad Mike had got enough of a brain to see what was going on. And he has enough of a brain to actually see what's going on as well. Because ain't no way you gonna think that's cool and you know what I'm saying? Like, no. She a weirdo for that. Her and Dom is a bunch of weirdos.
with me that way.
question that. That's not okay.
You can't be serious right now.
I'm very serious right now.
You cannot be.
I'm so serious.
So at that point, you just don't give a damn no more.
I don't.
At that point,
I wouldn't.
Damn, everything.
I promise you, let there not be a single ounce of confusion. If you ever play with me that way, I wouldn't give a damn about nothing. And if I'm being honest with you, I would be worse than my brother. And I think you handled it perfectly.
Yeah.
I do.
Perfectly?
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Ralphie, I know good and goddamn well your grandfather would not feel comfortable hearing you say nothing like that.
Oh, I promise.
You and your brother doing something like that, that's not even where y'all come from.
I don't give a damn what anybody thought what I would do.
Uh-huh.
I don't give a damn.
Straight up.
You don't do that. And the fact that you defending it is crazy.
Completely.
That is
You know
low.
what's low?
That is
You know
low.
what's low? Cheating on a man with his friend. That's low. And at the end of the day, regardless of anything, because this ain't me and you we talking about, stay out of my brother's business.
Straight up.
It ain't got nothing to do with you.
At all.
You're not a superhero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What now? Yeah, boy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Look, she reflecting on life right now. She reflecting on her own situation right now. My boy standing on business tonight. He earned 80 points. He earned 80 points of my respect back tonight. Real talk. He did.
You okay?
Woke you up.
Yeah. You okay? Everything good?
No.
You want to come in?
Just driving, trying to clear my mind. People just trust people, you give them everything, and every time it just let you down every time.
Like, what happened? What are you talking about?
Spit it out, Mike. Spit it out.
You know, we had a deal. We had Dominique, and I was 25% owner of the company.
Okay.
Big deal came in, and she pretty much kept the deal to herself. Gave her best friend a larger percentage. Kept me at 25. And I said, it's all good. You know, don't worry about it. I love you. I want to make sure you're straight. We a team. I got the mantra deal, put that together. She had nothing to do with that. I put her on that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I've done everything I can. Everything I can in this woman. I turn my back on people I love.
Something happened with the business?
No.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
That's
I wouldn't
another
feel
thing.
funny. I just
That's
wouldn't
another
feel,
thing.
you know.
Mike,
That
you
is
ain't
another
gotta
thing.
come over here. I get it. I understand kind of where you're coming from. Yes. The whole situation with J-Mo and stuff. It just didn't pan out like I thought it would, so I'm just tired of looking for somebody new, and I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm lonely. Maybe, I don't know. I just wanted somebody, but it's all good. And I'm sorry about the whole Dom thing and the money or whatever. I mean,
I'm sorry. I came over here with my problems, and you got problems. I didn't, know you was going through that with J-Mo. So
I didn't know you was going through this stuff with Dom. I mean, in my mind, it's Dom, but I don't ever want to see you hurt for real.
did he hurt you?
No, nothing like that. Did she hurt you? Outside of business, did she hurt you?
Yeah, she
Not
did.
physically, but that's what happens when you go to the wrong people, you know?
Yep. Choose the wrong people, you end up hurt every time. I got you.
Oh, see, they should have been together for a long. Mike,
Me too.
I'm telling you, bro. I know it's about to happen. I know it's about to happen. Yep. Yep. I knew it. 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 Uh-oh. Could it be? Could they be aiming for another baby again? I'm just saying, like, could they be aiming for another baby? Okay, what's she blame? Who? Hold up. Who's this?
Hey. Hi.
Hey, girl, what's up?
What's up, baby?
Oh, that's okay.
What's going on? I miss you.
I miss you too. Just life.
Yeah.
Yeah, how things been going with you?
Man, it's been good. I'm so excited for this deal with Country Wayne. Like, I really feel like he's gonna be the person to take me to the next level. Like, for real, like, really be. I just feel like we're gonna go hard together. You know, Country Wayne, he doing his thing with his, touring right now, his comedy show. So I feel like it's gonna be real, real big. But you know,
Comedy
we
show
family, so no matter
trash.
what, you in there like swimwear once I'm in there. So
No, Wayne though. I definitely think that was a good move for you. I feel like he can better handle your career. You know what I mean?
No,
yeah,
he
I
can't.
love Wayne. You know
He
what I'm
can't.
saying? I love you. So I mean, what's up with your energy?
I just came to talk to you. That's all.
I know you're not still mad about the Wayne thing.
Not at all. It ain't. It really ain't got nothing to do with it.
I mean, well, you don't look that happy to see me.
I really got something to tell you, and I don't really think it's an easy way to say this.
Okay. What you trying to say?
Carrie's passed away.
What?
He got shot at the underground. And they took him to Grady Hospital, and we thought he was gonna make it, but they tried to do surgery, but it wasn't nothing they could really do.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, I just was talking to him. We was literally just planning on, like, talking about going on a date or something like that. Like, you kidding me, right?
Nope.
I wish I was, but I'm not. And I know that it had all happened so fast that you probably didn't even hear about it, so I know there wouldn't be nobody else that could get to you to tell you, so I felt like I had to tell you. It's just, it's gang violence, man. It's just gang violence. I'm sorry that it happened. I'm sorry I had to come deliver this news.
Like, are you sure?
Nah, you gone. Like I said, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Ooh. Shit. God damn, boy, she passed the fuck out.
Look. Lyrica, it ain't enough words that I can express to help this situation. I know what it feel like to lose. That's why I'm here right now, and I'm looking at you. And I'm telling you that no matter what, I got your back. I got you. I promise you that. His death ain't gonna go in vain.
She about to get a divorce anyway.
I promise you.
From what I heard.
That's my word. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Explain to me, how you gonna make this right?
Look, I got it.
How you gonna make it right and he in the grave already? What you gonna do to make it right and he already gone? Explain to me how you gonna make it right and he's gone. You finna go and bring him out the grave?
I can't bring him out the grave.
So you gonna go and go on another dangerous trip with all the homies and be in the streets like I've been telling you not to do? That's what you gonna do?
And look, I gotta do what I gotta do. I know the person that did this, so I'm gonna handle that.
Okay. So now we got black on black crime. So you gonna go kill another black man to make this right? That's what you're telling me? So somebody else gonna get hurt. Somebody else gotta die for this to be right. Is what you saying?
What else you want him to do?
Lyrica. I have to do what I have to do. They took my homie.
What does that mean? Show me what you gonna do then. What you gonna do to the person that you mad at? Show me how you gonna handle it. Show me what you gonna do. I'm him. What you gonna do?
What you talking about, man? I'm not finna do nothing to you.
Show me what you gonna do to him. I'm him. What you gonna do to him? How you gonna handle it? Show me how you gonna handle it.
Chill, man. Just chill out.
This is all your fault. Show me how you gonna handle it.
Chill,
No,
chill,
get
just
off me.
chill, man.
This is your fault. What you gonna do to make things right? How? I knew you didn't have no real answer for me. Because when I was telling you to keep him out the streets, and I was telling you to get out the streets, you weren't listening. I was nagging. I was doing too much. Now look. This is why I don't like you.
What are you
This
talking
is
about?
why I hate you. Because now, here we are. And it's your fault. This is your fault. It's never would have ever would have happened if he was rolling around with you. Ever.
Lyric, I understand you upset, but this ain't my fault.
So whose fault is it? This only your fault. Only your fault. This man had your back all the time and it's been one-sided. You ain't never had his back for real.
What you mean?
It's always been about you and quick money is what I mean. And honestly,
hold on. I'm gonna pause it right now. Cause of the fact of the matter is, she gotta understand. Karis had his own mind. Karis had his own mind. You think you the only chick that tried to get Karis out the streets? Momo Frank couldn't even get Karis out the streets. So therefore, him and D had the same problem. It's just the only thing that happened that basically the streets caught up to Karis before he even caught up to D. So at the end of the day, nobody put no gun to Karis' head and say, you gotta sell this dope. Or you gotta, you know what I'm saying, move in the streets. No. That was his choice to do. He didn't want to leave the streets. And honestly, that's majority of black men's problem when it comes down to being in the streets. Sometimes it's hard to get out. You know, it's not just because of the money. It's sometimes the excitement, the thrill. You know, it could be a lot of things. You know, and it's like it's hard to go from the streets to a boring life. You know, I've been there, done it. Even now, I think about it. Sometimes it's like, you know, you miss that thrill, you miss the excitement, stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't miss looking over my shoulder. I don't miss one day somebody will kick in my door or something like that. So at the end of the day, Erica, Karis had his choice. He had his choice, and he went to the grave with it. He went to the grave of being in the streets.
it should have been you. It really
Wow.
should have been you.
Wow. Now that was low. That was low. And I gotta say, her instant karma go be her getting dropped from the label. Why should I tell you? She will get dropped from the label because guess what? Country Wayne is not gonna do what is he's not gonna do for her career what she expect. If he came and sit up there and communicate with his own girl about the podcast and this and that, what makes you think he go communicate with you and take your career to the next level when he already feels like he is at this level? He's not gonna get you there, and that's you gonna end up in a Pooh Shiesty situation. You really gonna end up in that. But before we continue on, I got something to show y'all. Cause I done told y'all. We really I done said some things and y'all basically caught on to it about Country Wayne and about his situation and this and that. But this interview, I don't know if it was an interview or a podcast, but from what he said and what T.I. said, I can't there's like the whole conspiracy thing about what I've been telling y'all about. You can't make this shit up. Like from what came out his own mouth in this podcast or what or interview, whatever it was, you can't make this shit up. It's straight from the horse's mouth. And I ain't even gonna waste enough time. Hold on. I'm about to get into it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sure. It's like history. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about
We
this.
have got to the point
After
where
this
literally
situation, like
anybody
y'all,
can build a
y'all
fully
tell
working
me.
app without knowing how to code. This is base 40.
Not supposed to lead over the man. That's what it say.
You was right. But guess what we know about the Bible? What people don't know, the Bible, I don't know why everybody think everything in the Bible wasn't right. I told my daddy this last week, it sounded crazy. I said, everybody reading the Bible to study God, you need to be studying Satan. Hell no.
Hey, Bert, do you want to go to hell? Ernie, hell no.
What do the scriptures say? I'm Pastor Rod, coming in hot. Tell me, what do the scriptures say?
What's up, y'all? I'm your boy, Pastor Rod, and welcome to What Do the Scriptures Say? Hey, if this is your first time here, do me a favor. Hit the like button, the share button, and then subscribe. Because this is one of the only places where it's not about my opinion, it's not about your opinion, and it's not about your lying pastor's opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, here, we're bold, set apart, unapologetic, and I can assure you, it's all about what do the scriptures say. If you want to be a blessing to the ministry, the Cash App is WDTSS. We are living in a time where a lot of people claim faith, but you know what? Very few people are actually prepared. And the truth is, what's coming, you won't be able to fake your walk with God. This is why in June in Dallas, Texas, we coming to y'all. That's right. We are bringing something different, built for the battle. This is not a feel-good conference. This is not hype. This is about equipping believers, men and women, to actually stand on the word of God. We're talking real teaching, real discipleship, real preparation for the days ahead. Hey, if you know you need to grow, you need to be sharpened, you need to get serious about your walk, this is where you need to be. Register now. The link is in the description. Be ready, built for battle.
If you're a mother, y'all are the most important people on this earth. Give yourself a hand right now, please. Nothing like a mama. I love a mother. I love all 5.5 of my baby mamas. You ain't seen a half of them, and you don't want to see them. Because let's be real, man. Hey, people think I'm crazy because I say I take care of my baby mamas. If they got a man in the house, I still pay their bills. They think I'm stupid, but I ain't stupid because you know what?
But the thing about that is, you is stupid. You are.
I do it because I don't want to keep them kids. I don't figure out the secret. Give your baby mama that money. You know you don't want to keep them kids for real. My baby mama tried to threaten me one time, telling me, I'm going to take you to court to get full custody. I was like, ooh, oh my God, more time for me. I don't care. Man, I don't want to keep them kids for real.
The back and forth with you and 50.
Let's not talk.
You don't want to talk. That's fine.
No, because now
on your own terms. No.
You gonna get
I
me.
definitely don't. I was more wanting to later in life, looking back. I hope there's a place where things can be in a better place,
Well,
right?
you know what I heard?
And I think that's important.
Oh,
That is
man,
a fact,
Jason
Ms.
told
Ann.
me.
It's definitely a
Hold
lot
hope
of
in one
false
hand
prophets out here.
and shit in the other.
It's
See
definitely.
which one fill up first. So I don't really do a lot of hoping. I look at what the indicators are. And I don't have no crystal ball, but I also don't have any interest.
Fair.
Presently.
You probably wonder, well, Pastor Rod, why did you play those two clips? Well, the first guy was Country Wayne. He's a comedian. And then obviously the second guy is T.I., Tip. And he's a hip-hop artist. If you don't know who he was or who he is, then okay. And notice the language. I know, yep. But I played those clips to show you something. These are two sinners currently on their way to hell. All right. So why am I even discussing them? Because these two sinners had the audacity to want to give some biblical advice. Where they do that at? That don't make no sense. That's like a thief trying to get on me for stealing when he is a whole thief. Hey, so apparently this was on his show, some kind of podcast that he has. I don't watch it. It came across and I said, oh, interesting. When I heard what he said, I said, oh, wow. Yeah. So he was talking to Country Wayne and interviewing him on his podcast, and they was talking about a lot of different stuff. But this one particular thing that they said really caught my eye.
really caught my ear. So let's watch this and then let's dissect it.
Hey, so that's a very important thing to touch on too, man. How do you keep the art and the entrepreneur properly represented at the same time? Cause most artists can't handle business.
Yeah.
And most motherfuckers who handle business right can't do the art. How do you keep them both going at the same time?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a lot of game in that Bible. And hearing Jesus' story, see, one thing about it, even if people think Jesus ain't real, that story is so inspiring.
It is.
A story have power. Because think about, I followed my daddy, though, because everything I thought they was real. I ain't know my daddy was in his feelings about my mama.
Right.
So I became stronger than him because the story was strong.
That's a problem already. Jesus ain't just a story. He has been proven to exist by Tacitus, who is a Roman historian. Luke said he studied, he was very precise.
The fact that you think Jesus is a story is crazy to me. It's crazy. Like I said, you can't make this shit up. Once these entertainers get to a certain level, they have to sit up here and sell their soul. And it gets to the point they don't even know who Jesus is no more. Hey, man, what you think about a church passing around plays 3 times before it's good question. Good question. Good question, Miss Ann. I basically don't believe that. I don't. And it's very diabolical to me because of the fact of the matter is they will pass a collection plate before they even start preaching. You know, and the craziest thing about it is I was brought up in a regular church, regular Christian church. And I went to a Jehovah's Witness church. Well, they don't call it a church, they call it a palace. Now, once the day pass a collection plate, you know? And it's crazy how, like, when I started Bible studying with Jehovah's Witness, they really showed me things about the Bible that I didn't know. Like, a lot. And I feel like I always wonder why, when they came to the door, people used to be like, don't answer the door for them. Don't answer the door for them. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with it? And for the time being, I'm like, they're not good, bad people. And they actually put you on game about the Bible. It's sad that our own people will sit up here and not do that, will not tell us really what's going on with the Bible and run the whole Bible by us, but they'll do some crooked shit of trying to get money out of us. And you said you seen it all. Hey, trust a plus. I've been seeing it too. I definitely been seeing it too, and it's like it's very sad how people play with God. And like I said, a lot of people don't even know his real name. His real name is Jehovah, and they really play with this man like it's nothing. And I gotta say, a lot of them going to hell. Definitely.
Very detailed about what he put in what he wrote. Amen. So no. And the apostle Peter or John said that we've touched, that we've seen, that we've heard. No. He ain't just a story. And Jesus said, my words are life. So you're already starting off wrong. If anybody read the Bible as if it's just a book of stories, you're on your way to hell.
Definitely.
If we all sinners, the flesh is weak.
For sure.
But how we could be so judgmental because people sin differently than we do, and it's not right. You can talk about somebody, for instance, if they curse, or if they drink, or if they commit adultery, or if they fornicate. You could talk about that. But in the book it say no pork. Say you're not supposed to eat swine or shellfish.
That's probably why you so woke. Cause I heard you say you ain't ate pork since what grade?
Man, third.
So
I started eating pork.
and you was woke at a young age.
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious about this? He's saying
fact,
some of the same
man.
stuff your pastors be saying. That's right. Your pastor don't know the word, so he just the only thing he know is to preach about tithing, so his pocket can continue to be fat. But he'll say something crazy off the.
Just like what you said, Miss Ann. The preacher will talk about tithes and this and that. That's what they care about the most. They don't care about you personally. They just care about what's in your pocket. And it's sad to say, a lot of people really give these people their money like that.
All like this. But I understand it in Mark, Jesus literally declared all foods clean. Nothing unclean that you eat can defile your spirit, man. It can't. In Acts 10, Peter's vision, Jesus literally says, "Don't call that unclean what I call clean." In Colossians, I mean, it's so much scripture where we have been freed from the law. Well, we have. They still under the law of sin.
Definitely
But
sad,
just
man.
goes to show you, they know a little something. But let me tell you, T.I., shellfish, eating pork, that's the least of your worries.
Mm-hmm.
I kept up to the shellfish. I just stopped eating shellfish not too long.
Man, listen here, man.
And then after that, though, it also say, and I'm going to get in trouble for this, it also say...
You ain't going to get in trouble. You don't been... Bro, let me tell you something.
I mean,
you don't been in worse trouble.
Human, yeah.
This
right.
trouble ain't
Yeah,
nothing.
you right about that.
Man, brother,
right about
speak
that.
on.
Hey, man, it also say that...
Listen to what he say.
That these ain't my words.
Man, stop.
This is the
taking
word
care
of
of
God. It say that women ain't supposed to be preachers.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something.
It said that a woman is not supposed to lead over the man. That's what it say.
You was right. Book. You is gonna get in trouble. If I would.
Well. I guess Satan does know the word. Now, I got a question. Why is it T.I., a hip-hop artist with a nasty mouth, why is it that he knows about this scripture in 1 Timothy chapter 2, about a woman not leading over a man, a woman not taking authority over the men in the worship assembly? Why is that? But then your lying pastor want to lie to you and say, no, that's not true. A woman can do what she want to do. That's just something to make you consider, right?
Hey, man, you can't make this up, though. You can't. This coming from their mouths.
To let me build you.
This is coming from their mouths.
E-commerce
It's crazy work. It get worse. Trust me, tell you, it get worse.
If I would have knew you were about to say that,
I ain't gonna lie to you. The worst is about to get. You ain't gonna look at Country Wayne the same again. I literally, after I saw this, I looked at him a certain way, but then I looked at him literally like, you know what? I was right about you. I definitely was right.
Hey, don't follow me up.
Hey, man, it ain't me. It's the word. It's the word of God everlasting.
Hey,
it's the word of God everlasting.
You was right when you said I gotta listen sometime because you said you was about to get in trouble.
Hey, man.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm not telling y'all what to do. But
I just got hot.
But if we can pick and choose which scriptures we want to disregard just because it suits us, then you can't point no finger at somebody else.
But you know what?
Choose to disregard the scripture.
But guess what we know about the Bible?
What's that?
What people don't know, the Bible, I don't know why everybody think everything in the Bible wasn't right. What? That's why he came back in the end to tell us it's common sense they had it wrong.
Right.
They had everything wrong with that. But I tell everybody.
I think the intentions of the Bible is right.
Yeah, the intentions of the Bible is right. But you could clearly see they didn't have it right.
When it hit human hands.
That absolutely makes no sense. When it hit human hands, well, I mean, who were
exactly?
I mean,
like,
what were the aliens who wrote the scriptures? I'm confused. The scriptures.
It's crazy how like they really just don't believe that this was God's writing. Like how you even fix your mouth to say something? So, like I said, a person like Country Wayne, like I said, you can't make this shit up. You can't. This is what he's saying. This is what he's saying.
To say, Jesus said this. He say, I am the way, the truth, and the light. No one comes
Amen.
to the Father but by me. Y'all better mark that down. You better take heed to it. That
Yep.
ain't got nothing to do with touching human hands. No, God himself said that.
When it hit human hand. Because I'm gonna be honest, I tell everybody. I told my daddy this last week. It sounded crazy. I say, everybody reading the Bible to study God. You need to be studying Satan in there and see how he was moving. I say, because when the Golden State Warriors play another team, they don't study themselves. You better watch film on how he moved. That's how I knew how to move in the streets, because drugs and a lot of partying had already got my daddy there.
It's the devil's playground.
It's the devil's playground. So the reason why I was moving different than all my peers, because I'm like, oh, I know that trick. Hell no.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why you do not get advice from everybody. You can't just
Right.
get advice from everybody.
You
I don't care
can't- you
how
can't
good
get
it
advice
sounds.
from
Now,
everybody.
somebody watching probably said, oh, yeah, he talking right. Oh, yeah, that's good. Good and terrible, like they said on Coming to America. Let's go to the Bible. 2 Corinthians 2:11, the Bible tells us, so that we may not be taken advantage of by Satan. For we are not ignorant of his schemes. That word schemes mean his plans, his deceptive strategies. So no, sir, I ain't got to study Satan. We know that he walks around like a lion, seeking whom he may devour. We know this. In fact, James tells us to resist the devil and he shall flee. So no, there is no Bible that says we have to take strategy or strategic moments and move strategically against Satan and study his every move. I don't give him that much of a thought, to be honest with you. Why? Because he's irrelevant. Listen, y'all, just because somebody talk a good talk game or say something biblical or even close to it, don't make it right, okay? Let's not forget, Satan himself came to the Logos, Jesus Christ, the Word, with the Word, attempting to test him. So this is nothing new, but I'm going to tell you this. This is why the Bible tells us to test the Spirit by the Spirit. Because a lot of stuff people say, some stuff, you got to let it be like a duck. You ever seen how water hits the back of a duck? It just rolls right off.
But that's Country Wayne, which a lot of people, like and think this and that of him. That's the type of shit he been saying. Like I said, even with these skits, I can't take this man. I can't take him seriously. I can't. But y'all see for hand yourself of seeing what type of person that Country Wayne is. And then you can also tell by the skits that's been put out. Like I said, the whole narrative of Brooke losing her virginity and having sex. This girl is supposed to be 17 years old in these skits. And y'all pushing the narrative of this girl losing her virginity or having sex. Y'all pushing her to the point of getting pregnant. And I find that weird. I really do. The Bible can show up in so many different ways. You must take God for understanding before you start reading. Jesus is not popping. Exactly. You said it best. Hold on, y'all. But yup, that's definitely. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was definitely diabolical for him to say. But y'all can see the stuff I've been saying about him. It's definitely true. It's definitely true. It's like you can't make it up. You can't make it up. That's who basically he's following. He's studying Satan. He's following Satan, and you can see it in these skits.
Was phenomenal. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Still, not keen on the oysters.
I can't believe you don't eat oysters.
I'm not doing it. Can't.
Like, not even shark grilled. They weren't even raw.
I'm a texture person. I can't deal with that slimy.
I like oysters.
No.
Curtis is really
I like oysters.
I love
Speaking
a good
of
oyster,
Curtis,
though.
he did really good with this spot.
Thank you.
This looks really good.
Oh, I knew you were gonna love it. When I saw it, I was like, Glow is gonna be all over this.
I'm all over it. I love it. It looks really good.
Yes. I'm proud too. I told you, I just let.
Why is everybody afraid of face? He is not God. That is a fact. That is a fact. That's Miss Ann, that's definitely a fact. But he plays like I said, he really just by judging off of his character and how he carries himself, that's what he make it seem like. That's what he make it seem like, Miss Ann. Like he really make it seem like he's God. And it's like, didn't somebody else try to betray that same character? The thinking that he was God and he got sent down? I'm just saying. I'm just saying they gotta pay attention, Miss Ann. They gotta pay attention.
Handle this type of stuff. He's so good with it.
I bet.
He knows me. Like he knows.
Speaking of Curtis, first of all, how is he?
He's good.
He's good?
He's in Chicago right now.
Okay.
Doing some business. But he should be back, I think, tomorrow. So getting myself ready for that.
Is everything good with you too?
Yeah, everything's great.
Well, I'm just, a little concerned with last night's phone call and
oh yeah.
You were crying and
I was being a little dramatic. I just get kind of lonely, like coming and seeing the house and being by myself. It just kind of threw me off a bit, but I'm good though. I'm good. If it was something that was really serious, I would tell you. So,
how do you deal with him being gone so often?
Girl, I don't know. I don't really deal with it. I just try and suck it up. That was just like a moment where it kind of got to me, but
it doesn't bother you that he's always gone? I mean, like, you're at home alone. You have needs. You're a beautiful woman. I mean.
Okay. Stop right there. So, most women, and quote unquote, especially in today's time, want to have a certain lifestyle, right? They want to have the cars. They want to be able to go shopping. They want to make sure groceries in the house, make sure the kids are taken care of. Sometimes this is what a man has to sacrifice to do to be able to take care of home so he can take care of this. He can keep you happy. He can keep the kids happy. Sometimes basically you got to sacrifice time, and that's just with anything. That's just with content. Like a lot of my time is put into content, either work and content, and some people can't handle that, you know. It's like with some people, they don't understand of what you had to do until they're in your shoes. Until you have to be the one to do this and do that, do this and do that. And I honestly feel like a lot of people need to really understand because it's men and women, not just women. It's men and women because it's men that out here that got a woman that works long hours and stuff like that. But at the same time, you got to understand sometimes it gets like that. But if the relationship is truly strong to what it is, you wouldn't fold and you wouldn't do stuff that could jeopardize that relationship. This girl is a classic case of abuse. And then my thing about it is, it's crazy how a woman like Glow can sit up here and justify anything because of the fact of the matter is she always been a cheater. Since she started in these skits, she always been a cheater. So it's like how you could give anybody about any type of advice. Like Glow really is not one of those people that you can get advice from.
And being on the road all the time.
It bothers me, but like, look at the material. I can't be too upset. He has to work to get some money. I just started working. So, like, someone's gonna have to fund the lifestyle. It's like I'm upset, but I can't be too mad when he's treating me really, really well. And I mean, I'm loving the perks of him working.
I mean, no, the perks are nice.
You know,
but
the perks are perking.
you don't ever wonder if he's, you know, maybe wandering. Or...
Girl, wandering. I don't even play like that.
I mean, he's gone so often, so, you know, I mean, you have needs, he might have needs while he's out on the road. You don't ever wonder if he's wandering or, you know, maybe keeping the company of somebody else. Or
are you gonna wonder if I'll end up on First 48? Because that's absolutely not an option here.
Oh,
I'm just asking.
There's no wandering. There's no wandering, no wondering, no none of that. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Have you ever had to deal with any kind of infidelity?
No, I haven't. And I know everybody's like, oh man, cheat, but Curtis, he's really different. Like, I know you're kind of like leery of him, but I promise you, like, he's a good guy. I've never had issues with him. I've seen the phone, I've done the things, but like, I just feel like now that we've been married for like a little bit longer, it's like died down with me feeling like, is he doing something? But it's good.
And the crazy thing about it is, you know, we all been guilty of doing stuff, but at the same time, you know, as a person, you grow. But Glow is one of those people that hasn't grown yet because of the fact of the matter is you cheated on a man, you cheated on pretty Malachi, and then you go to Rashad and cheat on him. It's like you have a pattern of cheating, and it's like I really don't think she can stop. Some people have a problem of stopping. Like most people have a problem of quitting drugs. She has a problem of quit cheating. She can't stop. And then the fact of the matter is she's sitting up here thinking like she's so holy. You not. You're a Jezebel. You're really a Jezebel, Glow. And I'm sorry to say, but they destroyed your character.
Like, I'm telling you, it's good.
Your confidence is admirable. I wish I had it. Because me personally, I feel like women don't cheat enough.
Well,
I'm just saying.
What?
Cheating is played out.
Is it?
What?
It is played out, girl. We're trying to get you a husband. I like Brandon. And look.
I mean,
Hold on. I know she didn't say what I think she said.
I wish I had it. Because me personally, I feel like women don't cheat enough.
She said, and I quote, I feel like women don't cheat enough. You know what the crazy thing about that statement? About that statement, I saw a video today. It was a couple that was arguing, and you can't see them, but you could hear what they were saying. The man was saying, why would you come back to me if you knew you was gonna have intentions on fucking over me again? You feel me? Like basically from what I could see, from what I heard in the video is basically they already had broke up, and then she came back and she cheated on the man. And the guy who was I guess he was stitching the video, so he put his own input on it. And he said this is why men go to prison, because women will have their attentions on being with a man and doing something and then end up dead. You know, you can't play with everybody like that. You can't. You're risking your life. And that's, like I said, this is a prime example of what they're doing, what they're putting in these skits. They're putting the illusion of because a lot of women still watch these skits, and they're putting the illusion of this in women's head that you should cheat more. But then when a lot of women will start dying, then y'all gonna be all this and that, but y'all still gonna be pushing the narrative of women cheating. And that's what I hate about a lot of people, even like the music. It's like y'all glorifying violence and this and that till somebody actually dies. And then y'all still pushing that narrative out. Like, it's an ending, never ending cycle. Look where this girl got her. Exactly. But it I just I like Glow, whatever happens to Glow and whatever comes her way, she deserves it. Just like Dom. She did what she did, she deserved what she got. And it's not even over yet. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not over. And then Jocelyn gonna be right behind her. Why should I tell you? And you heard what Ralphie said. I'm gonna be worse than my brother. So tell you.
I'm just saying, cheating is played out.
Is it?
It really is.
It's played out, girl. We're trying to get you a husband. I like Brandon. And look, I mean, I like Brandon too, but
Do you?
we
Because
can
like,
level the playing field a little bit.
no shade, no tea. That whole cheating on Rashal, right? Rashal.
With Brandon thing, that was crazy, Glow. And he seems like a really nice guy. Like, how are we gonna get you married if you're glowing? Like,
Right.
Glow, you're doing your glow thing.
I'm sure.
Please stop glowing on these guys. You're gonna have to settle down with one of them. Caving their chest in is necessary every now and then. Trust me, okay? I'm just wondering. I'm just making sure you're. But if you're good, we're good. I trust you. I just wish I had your confidence.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I wish I had your confidence, cause
Girl.
I mean, listen. If you say he's not wandering,
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's like having talk with the devil. That's what having talks with the devil looks like. And y'all can say what y'all want, but that's literally what that look like. That's literally what that look like. Having talks with the devil. Like, that's a prime example of the situation. Let's see. Let's see. There's something like that. Yep, that's definitely real talk. Like I said, that's what the devil does. That's definitely what the devil does. You hear me? I hope Larry doesn't back down or get in a divorce. I actually feel that way too. I actually feel that way too, Miss Ann. Cause we about to check this out right now. Cause I didn't see this one, but let's see what he got to say.
St. Louis is cold.
Yeah.
Boy.
I don't know. It's cool looking. The art is cool, but I don't know. I like Mount Rushmore. I like being able to see the artwork in the mountain and everything. But
Well, we just touring around the country looking at different things, and I mean that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what it means, but what it symbolizes, it's pretty cool.
Oh, they in St. Louis.
Like an architect thing. But before we head back, I was gonna ask you, Pop, have you figured out what you want to do with Bethany?
Man, you know what, son? Honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot. And
Where you going?
I think we need to have that conversation.
That's played great. Yeah, it's fun time.
Yeah, me and her need to have that conversation because it's time. I think it's time.
Well, what conversation?
Divorce.
Really?
No.
I mean, really, yeah. With everything's going on, man, you know, with the stuff with Brooke, mom, your mom, I think we had a point, man, where it was just, I can't do it no more.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's
So you mean to tell me now you want to get a divorce, bro? Like it never clicked in your head with everything that had like just everything. We can bring it back to a lot of things that happened that with Bethany, but I'm glad you're kind of seeing it in a different light than what you've been seeing it. You know, because I really think that's a good move. Because I'm all for couples staying together, but at the same time, with his situation, nah. Yeah, this relationship been needed to end. Larry definitely been giving divorce serious of thought. Yeah, he definitely did. Definitely has been taking Larry for granted. Definitely. I definitely think that too. I think he definitely has been taking her for granted too. Because at the end of the day, that man really showed he is the definition of patience. Patience. He's definitely the definition of that. Like, if a man had to have patience, especially the type of patience that he had, hey,
crazy. I didn't think you were gonna want to do that.
I mean,
I know it's been a lot. I know it's been a lot for you, and it's been a lot going on. But divorce?
And I didn't want it to happen like that either, son. But you know, I mean, going through a divorce again though. I mean, I divorced with Shara.
Yeah.
Now in this, I am against divorce, but at this point, man, it's been so much going on between me and her. It's just I feel like this is irreparable. No matter if we go to counseling or if we go talk to people and try to make it work, it's just I don't think we can repair it anymore.
Right.
It's just too much going on that we have been through with her and her antics with, you know, Christmas, holidays, and, you know, even the whole thing with the whole stuff with Brooke and the birth control. It's just too much.
Yeah, speaking of, what does she think of it? What does she think of things?
I mean, I'm gonna have to talk to her about it too.
Yeah.
She'll understand, because I think, you know,
she around it way more. She around it way more than me, so I feel like she gonna side with you, but man.
She's definitely gonna side with me, man, but you know, I don't know how she's actually gonna feel about it completely, but I know it's gonna be a shock to her as well.
Yeah.
But her and Bethany's interaction right now have been kind of rocky, and I know my daughter, she wants what's best for her dad.
Yeah.
And she's gonna side with me, but yeah, man, I think I'm gonna ask for a divorce.
Hey, go ahead for it.
I'm on your side.
I know you are.
Whatever you need, I guess. Just...
Hey, go all for it, because at the end of the day, you gotta be happy in the situation. And I know Larry hasn't been happy in the situation, especially with all the back and forth of um about the situation, and it's like the whole disrespecting her daughter, his daughter, and disrespecting her family. Like I said, it really got to the point where I really said in many of lives that we did that she should just go ahead and call him the N-word, because at the end of the time, like, she was getting to that point. She was really getting to that point of telling that, of saying it. She was really getting to that point. What? Hold on, y'all. I have a little difficulties. And it's been like this for a while now with these difficulties. Xfinity getting on my damn nerve. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, let's see what they talking about.
I'm cutting up an apple for you.
How you don't want an apple?
Because you always want a little snack at night. There.
So, tell me again, why you told that woman exactly how much Wayne was giving you?
That's a fact.
So you're asking me why I did it?
That is a
Yeah,
fact,
why you
Miss
telling
Ann.
her they was paying you $60,000, or he was paying you $60,000?
Well, first I really didn't want to. Then I kind of thought about it. I'm like, all right, $60,000. Like, that's what I'm getting paid to do this. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I didn't even think we would even have a conversation about it, honestly.
So if somebody asks you how much you make, you just tell them.
It depends. It really depends. But in that setting, I mean, I honestly even thought that she even knew that I would be even decorating this, saying that everything, we all know each other.
Well, she might have knew that, or you could assume she know that, but she don't know what you was getting paid though.
She didn't.
So I'm
but
saying
now she knows.
Right. So you telling them folks, and now they in our business. Number one, that's number one, and then number two, she already had some sort of ill feeling about the whole gender reveal. So that's just giving her more ammunition.
Of course.
Honestly, and that's the crazy thing about it. Shayla still hanging on to that situation, which is valid, you know, because like I said, we ain't haven't seen nobody book Candace for nothing at all anymore. Ever since that gender reveal.
I mean, honestly, it did end up going well. You know, we kind of talked a little bit and it was like, you know, we brought up the old stuff about us having our
exactly.
So I think we're good.
She should have never said that though. She should have never did that.
Sabotage the set, you know, because that's what it would look like almost. Like, I don't have a round two of what happened at the gender reveal. I'm like, no, we're good. Like,
but the thing is, it might have went good there. It's behind closed doors. Right. And not that we could control what people say behind closed doors, but we don't want to give them no more fuel. So it's like if somebody, well, shoot, everybody know now, whoever, they all gonna know now. Like, but it's like if somebody asks you something like that, we don't just go out and tell them.
I know. Now that we're kind of bringing it to light, it kind of like, why did I say that? Because of course, my initial thought is like, no, you know, that's confidential. Candace, just tell me. So I'm like, sure, I'll tell you.
All right, well, yeah. Next thing you know, then now people gonna be asking you for money.
I know.
No. I'm gonna be asking you for money.
And that's okay. You got some. You make this sound juicy. Are they good?
It's juicy.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll deal with that if it comes up, or maybe I can be like,
I just
that
know
wasn't the right number.
You're dealing with women in a podcast.
Yup.
Which mean they all like to chatter and they all like to talk. So behind closed doors, this is gonna be a conversation. Oh, Wayne gave Candace $60,000, and then they give them more ammunition to think and be like, girl, this ain't worth $60,000.
Yup.
Like I just
know. Exactly.
They just gonna be.
Yeah.
That's gonna be what it gonna be.
You and Shayla cool again?
We're not necessarily cool again. We're cordial. Like, I'm just doing her set. I ain't saying nothing about all that. We just kind of talked a little bit more about what happened in the past and how we're here now. That's all that matters. We were literally working in the same building.
We're in the same, I was about to say, since we're in the same building,
yeah.
It might be good.
Yeah. I said, I don't want no more beef. I'm really over it. I can't apologize enough about the gender reveal. Like,
You did a good job to me.
So everyone's perfect. I'm just trying to understand.
You did a good job to me.
No, she didn't. Stop lying.
I tried. It was going to be better.
You don't think you did a good job?
I could have done better.
He definitely is right about that.
Because things happen, like last minute change.
Ms. Ann, he definitely was right about that. And now they got Candace dressing half naked and shit. Like, oh my, like it just get even worse and worse with these skits. Like things are really starting to get more crazy and more weird. Oh my God. Lord help us through all this. Please help us through all this. Please help us through all this. Wait, where I was at the last time? Okay, you said that. You said that.
What's
What?
inside this trophy?
Like I said, Chase
It's
was right
not
about
just
that.
glory.
Like you said, me
It's
too.
cash. To
Like
win
you said too, Miss Ann. Like he definitely was right about that. And I hate to see her prove them right again. That's gonna be the crazy thing. Miss Ann said, "Hey, Miss Ann said Candace lost a few pounds and she thinks she's a supermodel." Hey, Miss Ann, it's crazy how that be when you're losing weight. It's like with some people, their head get a little bit too big, and it's like, nah, you're not like that. You're not. And it's like she's a nice looking woman. Don't get me wrong, she's nice looking, but she ain't that. She's not a Sunny. She's not, a lot of these few women that I can say like, yeah, got that type of body. Like she not.
Can I help you, Steve?
How you doing, Bethany?
Yeah, Steve.
Good, okay. How are you?
Doing good.
Can I help you?
My mom's here. She wanted to talk to you.
I don't think that's a good idea. I thought maybe...
Somebody, he look like he'll unalive her in a heartbeat.
Can I help you?
Hi, Bethany.
Hey.
Hello, Lynette.
Hey, the way he was standing like, hey, Bethany. My mother wants to talk to you. It's like the minute she would have said something to me, pow. Hey, but that you peeping game though, Miss Ann. I like how you peeping game.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Got back to Georgia safely.
I see that.
No thanks to you and your dad.
It's okay. So what can I help you with? Larry's not here.
I'm aware he's not here. I spoke with Larry earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yesterday, actually. Yeah. And he doesn't know that I'm here.
Okay.
I just really, I need some confirmation on this unethical move that you and your dad pulled to get me put in jail.
Well, first of all, I don't want to speak with you in any regards to that because every time that we're around each other, there's conflict, drama, and obviously the last time you put your hands on me, which was,
it was worth it.
A good
it
thing.
Was worth
so, it. I would just rather not have this
I'm gonna
conversation.
keep it G like that. It was
I
worth
just
it.
really wanted some clarification between me and you without everybody, without, a crowd, without an audience. I, woman to woman, I really want to know what your angle was. What happened, from what I hear, was mutual combat. So you were in fault just like I was.
Mutual combat when
yes.
your hands were flying at me across that living room?
Okay,
no, it was
but
not
you know
mutual
what?
combat.
All your racial slurs are just as condemning. Okay? And you need to be accountable for that. I held up my accountability. When are you going to live up to your accountability for that?
If there's, I'm accountable for the things that I said, and I've told Larry that a million times.
But you told Larry. You didn't tell tell me.
Right, because I don't want to have any interaction with you whatsoever, and I've made that very clear. And he's also made it very clear.
So did you think that this was just going to be swept under the rug?
Exactly. She thought that.
No.
Enlighten me. How did you think? How did you think the woman of a million words? How did you think that this was going to go?
Well,
see that,
the woman with a million punches wants me to say something smart right now, and I won't, because I'm not going to aggravate the situation and have you fly across this like a crazy woman like you were in Montana.
I am not a violent person.
Yes, you were.
However, Bethany.
Ideas move fast. Then reality hits. That's why I use candle.
Okay.
Words. How did you think that this was going to go?
Well, the woman with a million punches wants me to say something smart right now, and I won't, because I'm not going to aggravate the situation and have you fly across this like a crazy woman like you were in Montana.
I am not a violent person.
Yes, you were.
However, Bethany, if I am violent towards you, you need to ask yourself what you did to put me there.
No, I don't control your body movements. I don't know.
But you control your mouth, and you didn't.
And you controlled yours when you were irritating and instigating the entire situation up
I
in
didn't instigate
Montana.
nothing. I confronted you on every little
Steve looked like he ready to stand on business right now.
behind everybody's back.
He don't
you
want him no
also
talk.
had tactics under your skin and your motives too.
There was
Yes.
nothing sneaky about it.
Yeah.
I let you know
Okay.
in front
Maybe
of
it wasn't.
everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
I let
You're
you
right.
know in front of everybody.
Okay.
I didn't go behind your
Whatever
back
you
to try
say.
to disrespect you.
Whatever you say.
You know,
Sure.
You
Sure.
know what? You knew what you were doing.
Whatever
you
you say.
manipulated.
So
and
did
you
you.
played the victim like a professional. The
Sure.
professional victim that you are.
Sure.
She said it perfectly.
You're
The
dodging my
professional
question.
victim.
No, not dodging. I'm avoiding you completely.
The very unprofessional and unethical way that you and your daddy had me put in jail.
No, not me and my daddy.
I want answers for that.
Well, and you can get them a different way, but not while you're here
What is
ganging
it-
up on me
what
with
is-
your son.
Nobody's touching you. Nobody's
But
ganging
you're
up on
inching
you.
up towards me, which makes me feel uncomfortable and unsafe because you're a violent woman, and I'm not.
There ain't nothing violent about me. However,
yes,
if I
there
have-
is,
if I have to
which is
protect-
why you were put in jail.
If I have to protect my family from people like you, I will do that, and I will continue to do that.
And I will as well, and I will use the law to do so.
The law, and that's just it. Very unethical.
No, what?
You didn't
Using-
use the law.
Yes, I did.
Where's the police report?
I'm not the one that filed the charges. I'm not the one that called to
It
make
should have been you doing it though.
Oh, so you don't
And you
want me
know-
to do something,
you
but
know
now
and I
you
know.
do. Okay.
You know and I know.
Okay.
Before I went to jail and while I sat in jail, there was no police report.
Okay.
It should have been filed by you.
Was
and,
it?
And magically,
should've?
there's not one.
Okay.
So it was unlawful
Okay.
for me to go to jail the way I did.
Okay, so now you're a lawyer.
Whatever I may be, apparently your daddy's a lawyer,
Oh,
but
he is.
he
Yes,
misused
you're right.
his title in this situation.
Did he?
He
Okay.
absolutely abused his privilege
Sure.
as a lawyer.
Sure. Okay. Anything else you want to enlighten me on with your non-knowledge?
You know what? I am not trying to enlighten anything.
Well, you're
about you.
irritating the
That's
situation.
hopeless.
So
That is
Honestly, this is pointless. This is honestly
Anything else?
pointless.
I just want
because right now you're dirtying my doorstep with your presence.
see
And
this.
that's it.
See that mouth right there? Is what's going to get you a new one.
Ooh.
You need to watch your mouth.
I don't need to watch
'Cause if it
anything
ain't- if it ain't
except
coming
what
from me,
wipes up on my doorstep.
Listen, if it ain't coming from me, it's going to come from somebody else. You better watch your tone.
And the more you talk, the more the threats, the more the inching out. I'm just saying, the police, they know about you.
Bethany, if I wanted to get you, believe me, it wouldn't be at this doorstep. I
Okay.
would have got you already.
Cool. Love the threats.
I would have got
Love
you
it.
already. It
Love
isn't
it.
a threat.
Oh, it is.
You know,
It is. But,
coming, coming
once
to
again,
talk to you
ignorance
as
is
a
bliss.
civilized adult, you throw these downgrades on people.
Not downgrades, they're
I don't-
truths. But, either way.
How do you survive in this world with such a raunchy mouth?
It's not raunchy.
You
It's
have
the
a
truth.
poor attitude.
It's not
Like-
poor at all.
Ralphie got
I
a
haven't said
poor
anything
attitude.
wrong. I've not
You
said
just
anything
did.
false.
You just threw insults at me. I'm just trying to have a civilized conversation.
Okay,
with you.
well, if there's nothing
That's a
else,
fact.
I'm going to go ahead and
She
shut the door.
did
You have a
accept
good day.
authority.
Have the day you deserve. Of course.
He is a serial killer. You gonna provoke that man to kill your ass. Hey, you go
Get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0.
You gonna provoke that man to unalive your ass. Like it ain't nothing.
Hey, Larry.
Hey,
How's the trip going?
it's going pretty well. Just leaving St. Louis, decided to go and see the Arch for a little bit. Then we went to a nice little pizza restaurant called Emo's Pizza, which has some very, very good pizza. So, and now
Sounds nice. Sounds good. Yeah, you had a good time?
I did.
That's
I really did.
lovely. So it's been a good day for you?
Okay, Bethany, what is it? Because you asked a lot of questions, and you got something to ask me, you got something to tell me. So
Just trying to have a conversation, Larry.
No, you ain't.
Well, your tone says something different. So
Well, I'm a little flustered, but I
What
wanted
is
to
it?
try and have a conversation with you.
okay, well, let's have a conversation.
Okay. Can I ask you another question?
What?
Okay. Did you know that Lynette and her son was going to come over to the house today?
Wow. Lynette called me and told me that she was planning on coming by the house.
Of course she did.
To you. And I told her no. Don't go to the house. It's not a good idea. And leave it alone.
And
That's
you
what I told her.
and you didn't think to call me and tell me any of that?
What was it to tell you?
Exactly that. Yes, to give me a warning. Because
Definitely get to the point.
Because the last time that we had an interaction in Montana, she was a rabid squirrel and flew across the room and beat me up. That's the warning I needed. Because today, when she came with threats that she means to follow through with.
What do you mean threats? What did she say to you?
Larry, she threatened to put her hands on me again. Okay? And I'm just saying, what she threatens happens. She threatened me before we went to Montana, and she did it. Okay? So
So
you're
you
not
know
telling
she's
me
staying on
that's
business.
pretty sorry. I'm just saying.
Is it sorry? Is it?
So you're saying you don't care that you didn't tell me? You don't care that she showed up at the house? You don't care?
What can I do about it right now on the road?
Exactly.
You just called me with the information I just got, just like you did.
Okay.
I can't do nothing but make a phone call and ask her why she called you or why she came to the house.
So what would have happened if you would have come home and I would have been beat up here in the middle of the doorstep? Huh?
I don't know. Call an ambulance. Call 911. I don't know.
Nigga said, nigga said, call the ambulance, call Life Alert. I fallen and I can't get up. Hey, my boy Larry earned some points from me. He earned 50 points from me. He earned 50 points of respect from me. He really got to that point where it's like, Bethany, I don't care about what goes on. Stop calling me and telling me what's going on. Be a woman and handle it. You know what I'm saying? He just got that far going from the situation to that point. And I know it took a lot. I know it took a lot.
I'll meet you at the hospital when I get home. That's the best I can do. I can't do nothing on the road.
This baby mama drama with you and your exes, this is ridiculous, Larry.
All three of you are crazy. I think you, Shara, and Lynette are all crazy.
Well, you know what the common denominator is, you. So,
You're right.
You
are so right.
You're the one that's causing the crazy. Just saying.
Crazy women in my life. And that's why I'm in the position I'm in right now with y'all.
Doesn't.
I think it's pretty
She
sorry
low-key
that you
do.
didn't call me and you didn't
She
tell me
low-key
this.
do.
Well, like I said, Bethany, I'm on the road. I ain't got time making phone calls every time something goes wrong.
Oh, but you got time to stop and sightsee and to have Emo's Pizza and to have a good time with your new grandson and all of that. But you don't have time to tell your wife that your ex-baby mama, it could possibly come over and beat your wife up? You don't have that time. You don't have that time.
Police, you're good at that.
Oh, that's a color police.
You're
You
being
good
a
at that.
sorry damn husband, Larry. You know that?
You ain't been the ideal wife either.
I have always supported you, though. That's the thing. Always supported you.
I'm gonna tell you like I told your mom.
No, it's cool. I don't need to hear anything that you say because I just don't. Because everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
Well, you know what's a lie?
What, your vows to me?
What you're doing right now is a lie.
Hmm.
So we can sit there and throw benches at each other all day long. I don't have time for you right now. I'm on the road trying to get home safe and sound. I'll do this when I get a chance.
You haven't had time for me in months.
Please.
Yeah.
Hang up the phone, go back to doing what you were doing, and let me get back to what I was doing.
Hey, it must be stand on business day. It must. I know you said, Ms. Ann, I know you said it was what it was, National Pineapple Upside Down Cake Day, but it's stand on business day. It's literally stand on business day because it's literally all I've been seeing is people standing on business. People that I thought wasn't gonna stand on business, they've been standing on business today. Okay, okay. That's what I like to see. See, this is what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Like, this get me into the mood of reacting. Cause the fact the fact of the matter is, from what Rashad did, I'm glad Rashad showed Mike the video. And I'm glad Ralphie had the sense of what he's like from what was told to him and told Jocelyn what he needed to tell her. So we waiting on the last skit. We waiting on the last one. I'm definitely enjoying this. I'm definitely enjoying these people standing on business. Oh my God. And I'm very disappointed in Sade for letting Rome do what he did because and the crazy thing about it is he want Sade to sit up here and say that we together and this and that. My boy, you ain't gonna get that. So basically you got used in a way. You caused yourself to get he caused himself to get used in a way. But um yeah, that that is ridiculous. That is definitely ridiculous. Hold on. I wonder what the last gig gonna be. I hope it's something that gonna make me be proud. I really hope it's something that gonna make me be proud because throughout everything that happened today, throughout everything that happened today was crazy. It was definitely crazy. It definitely was crazy. How in the world did Anthony not know that Shayla was high? That's another thing. I don't understand how he didn't either. I don't understand how he didn't smell it. You know, like he really didn't even smell it. Man, they playing tonight. Come on now. Come on now. Please bring out the last skit. I'm anxious to see what the last skit gonna be. I don't understand how he didn't see that either. Like I or even smell that. Come on, Anthony. You can't be Anthony, you can't be that naive or that dumb. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. What is going on? Like I told y'all, it's funny. It's funny how you get to see a person for what they are. Cause we can sit here and talk about how Wayne is and this and that, but at the same time, y'all see in that podcast what he said and what he stands for. What you say? Anthony didn't even ask Shayla where Kyle was in the house. Yeah, he like I said, it's like nobody's concerned. You know, Ms. Ann, I'm gonna predict this now. I'm gonna predict this, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. It's gonna be a kid sacrifice. Somebody kid go get sacrificed. I don't know if it's gonna be Kai, but it's some kid in these skits that go get sacrificed. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Somebody's character as a kid go get sacrificed. Watch. Watch what I tell you. It's coming. It's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. That's what I tell you. Oh my God. They come out. Yeah, come on now, man. They behind schedule. Sheila and Anthony are bad parents. They definitely bad parents. Definitely. They definitely bad parents. And it's like it's like that one couple. And then the thing about it is Sheila let somebody influence her to do something that she normally didn't even do. She easily got influenced. I honestly think, now quote me if I'm wrong about this too. What if Iman, say Iman smoke, right? The fact that Iman smoke, what if Iman would have laced that with crack? Because think about it. They got some people that do that. And he might have been to the point where he can deal with that. He can deal with it being laced with crack. But I think for sure, Shayla would have not been able to handle that blunt being laced with crack. She would have got addicted to crack and didn't even know it. I'm telling you. Oh my God. So you mean to tell me we ain't gonna get no skit tonight? So you mean to tell me we ain't getting no skit tonight? They behind schedule. Uh it looks like that's what that's gonna be. Who's to say it was not laced? Hey, that could be true. That could be true because you know what? You know what? She been smoking too much lately. So it may have been laced. It may have been laced. Cause she getting addicted now. It's not like it was a one time thing and she good now. She's constantly smoking now. And it's gonna get to the point where either one of the neighbors smell that and say, well, hey, she has a kid in the house and um I smell a lace of marijuana. That's all it's gonna take. One phone call and then the police gonna show up and it's gonna be over with. CPS gonna get involved and I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna be over with. Then she gonna get arrested and then she gonna go through withdrawals because she feel like she gotta have it. Watch. Watch what I tell you. I guessing we ain't gonna get no skit tonight. I'm guessing we ain't getting no skit tonight. But I ain't gonna lie to you. For what we saw tonight was definitely um stand on business type of night. And Dalen is another one that's I hope he get himself together. I hope he definitely get himself together. And his ex, her character is way out of pocket now. Now they pulling up on Keisha and threatening Keisha. I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that. And they definitely go get what's coming to them. But I'm guessing we ain't getting no skit tonight. So we gonna bring it in and just call it a night, and we go definitely pick back up tomorrow because I'm liking what I saw today. I'm really liking what I saw today. We say they had a poll on who kid was the cutest. They had a post. Oh, a poll. Kyle Lil D. I thought Lil D was the most. Okay. I mean, hey. Um. Yeah. But yeah, that you know, I guess you know, but they kids definitely look like them for sure. Like I don't know for sure who actually kid that's really they kids, but it's a resemblance of them basically. Marco put his hands. He said, and I was pissed off. I definitely was too. Miss Ann, I definitely, when I tell you I was pissed off, I definitely was pissed off too because the fact of the matter is you don't do no shit like that. You don't do that. And all because your woman didn't do what she was supposed to do with that money. And she the one that took your money and you pressing up on him about his money. You ain't got nothing to do with that. But you know, but you just I don't verify putting your hands on a woman unless it's Dom or unless it's Dom or Jocelyn. So I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it on there. I'm just putting it out there. Unless it's Dom or Jocelyn, then hey, it's fair game. Kyle looks like he was adopted. Definitely see that. I could definitely see that. And it's sad how some people do that, like really been adopting their kids and stuff like that. But you know, it's crazy, but it's like, that's how some people be. I'm blessed with mine for sure. I'm definitely blessed with mine. Would not give her up for the world, for anything. But we go ahead and call it a night, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate the support. I definitely appreciate you, Ms. Ann, for participating tonight. It seems like everybody else, I don't know, everybody else got their own stuff going on, but I hope they tune in after the live is over. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all that's gonna be watching after the live is over with. Shout out to you, Ms. Ann. I really appreciate you, love you dearly, you know. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.